Hello everyone, this is Mr. Review, Car Review. And it is, as the title suggests, Roadhouse. Now I don't think this is an homage to the Roadhouse movie with Patrick Swayze back in the day. I would hope it's not a pack of playing cards with Patrick Swayze on them, but let's just see. So, they're by Illusionist. Quite an unusual tuck box. It's almost like an air cushion finish. Quite nice actually. I have a feeling I got these free when they were doing one of their offers, before I stopped buying into the ridiculous amount of hype that Illusionists do. The most recent one, a good deal, but not quite what the advert said. The advert was anything, anything, anywhere in the world, free postage, and that was it. I thought, well, I might get a couple of decks then, and then realised you had to spend $75. So, to be fair, it was a good deal, but again, the hype didn't quite lead up. I thought, oh, I can get just a couple of decks of cards there and get free postage, but no, you had to spend $75. So I wasn't in the frame of mind to spend $75 just to save. I think their worldwide postage is only $15 anyway, so it wasn't as good a deal as people think. However, yet again, I'm rambling about Illusionist and their hype. So this is the Roadhouse pack of playing cards. Excuse me. I say, it's a funny little box, air cushiony finish. Roadhouse poker, made in the USA. Got the little Illusionist insignia on the bottom, and Roadhouse there. The one thing I will say, with Bicycle, they put so much stuff on the bottom of the deck of cards. It's no big deal, because let's be honest, who looks at the bottom of packs of playing cards or the tuck box a great deal? I don't. Traditional cut, gambler's finish. Not sure what gambler's finish is. How many finishes of playing cards can there be? Roadhouse on the flaps, quite nice, and there's obviously a design on the cards themselves that bleeds into the edges, so I'm thinking this is going to be a borderless deck of cards. It's a long time since I've looked at them, probably January when I got them. 2 jokers, okay, cards, oh okay, cards, the Devil's Prayer Book, I like that. And gambling, an agreement between a fool and a thief. Yeah. Well, that is the case. Any gamblers of you out there? And yes, it is a borderless back design. However, that is very nice. So even though I do hammer Illusionist occasionally, and I've mentioned it in the past before, they do put out a lot of very nice looking decks of cards. Somebody made a comment actually recently saying exactly that on one of my videos, so I can't remember your name, I do apologise, but thank you for the comment. And I do agree with you, they do put out a lot of good content. It's just that they are masters of hype, which I suppose, you know, the best companies are, aren't they? Or the big companies are, not necessarily the best companies. I'm more of a Theory 11 fan when it comes to playing cards. However, I probably have more decks of Illusionist playing cards than anybody else, than any other decks. But is that because they put more decks of playing cards out than any other company? Probably. And obviously they had a few big named people. Come on, you twat, fucking fan them. They had a few big name people working for them, particularly Daniel Madison. So very, very nice fan indeed. As opposed to some of the other cards. Don't know what Gambler's Finish is. It just feels like a normal bicycle. stroke tally-ho. I would say more bicycle than anything else. Maybe a tiny bit slippier. Let's have a look. Not particularly. I mean, nothing like the Guardians. When I first had those, they were just all over the place. Hey. Oh, okay. So I haven't opened these, I don't think. No, they're in order. So you've for some reason got. I don't think it's a. Yeah, it's not a gimmick. So you've got an extra 9 of clubs. Let's just double check in a minute, which is a bit weird. Double backer. So hats off to Illusionist, because this is one thing I do like about Illusionist. Sometimes they do it on some of the decks that I moan about, but other times, no ad cards. In my opinion, as you all know, I don't think they're needed. And the rest of the cards are fairly standard. So Ace, well, it might be a throwback to Roadhouse. Perhaps there was a deck of Roadhouse cards in the past, I don't know. Pips are going to be fairly standard as they are on the majority of Illusionist cards. Fairly plain picture cards, just black and white. Nothing wrong with that. I'm assuming that they will be red, yeah, so fairly red. Nice coloration though on the pictures, quite like that. A little bit different from the norm, not too different, so pretty nice. They could have done a little bit more maybe with just a couple of splashes of colour possibly on the clubs and the spade picture cards, but hey ho, it is what it is. But very nice cards. Especially because they were free. I think they're about $9, something like that. $9–10, maybe a little bit less to buy them. But yes, that's weird. That is, they've extra 9 of clubs. Quite unusual because it's not the normal additional card. So quite like that. Very nice feel straight out of the box. Very soft. Well, not very soft, but soft enough for me to be able to do that with. Do like these a lot. I'm not going to bother doing a giant fan because it'll look exactly like that, but 2 lots of it because there's no border. Very nice cards. Roadhouse. It's a long time since I looked at them, and I'm glad I've looked at them again. No doubt they will go back in my collection, in my collection box I should say, or one of them. And I won't look at them again for a while. Aha! Now, this is... I've only just realised. You can just make out the top corners DM, Daniel Madison, and OJ, Oban Jones. So clearly they have had the input, and if I remember correctly now, this was a Daniel Madison idea maybe, or he definitely had some input on them. So there you go. So Roadhouse playing cards, very nice indeed. Definitely recommend them. Thank you all for watching. Take care. See you all next time with something else.